Hello! I am here today in my cousin's bedroom in Atlanta, Georgia. Today is my very last day of the LGBT month, although I would appreciate some feedback if you liked how I did this. If you want to hear more about LGBT, do let me know, because I did really enjoy doing this and it would be fun to try again sometime. I began the month by explaining to you why it was important to be an ally. Now, I'm going to end the month by explaining to you how you can be an ally. First and foremost, and one of the most basic things you can do to be a better ally, don't assume anyone's gender or sexuality. That means not assuming someone is straight or cisgender, but also not assuming when you look at someone that they're gay. Obviously, if they've told you or given you some sign, that's different. Basically, try to be as inclusive as possible. That first part is actually an important component in this second suggestion, which is to do whatever you can to not perpetuate heteronormativity. For those of you that don't know, heteronormativity is the concept that heterosexual is the norm, and it's important to not perpetuate that idea because heterosexuality is not the norm, it's just common. By not perpetuating heteronormativity, you're showing queer people not only that it is okay to be who they are, but also that they are not alone. This one is pretty specific to the trans community. I think it's really important to begin incorporating pronouns into daily life. So when you introduce yourself to someone, don't just say, "Hi, I'm Alana." I could say, "Hi, I'm Alana, and I use she, her pronouns." This goes along with not assuming people's genders. By normalizing the inclusion of pronouns in an introduction, it's easier for a trans person who doesn't want to make a fuss to still have people use the correct pronouns for them. And if everyone introduces themselves with their pronouns, you don't have to assume which ones they want to use, and that leads to a lot less embarrassment and misgendering. I've started to include my pronouns whenever I introduce myself, and I believe I've put my pronouns in my bio of most of my social media, and I highly recommend that you do it too. It's a simple but great way to help contribute to an environment of acceptance. Those are all some things that you can do without leaving your house, just by incorporating it into your daily life. If you want to be more active, there are some other things you can do. You can go out and actively get involved in one of the many organizations that are there to help LGBT people. I'm wearing a shirt with one of them, actually. This says Keshet. It is the Jewish LGBT organization that I did a fundraiser for last year. They sent me this t-shirt in thanks, actually. They are specifically for LGBT Jews. But there are tons of other organizations out there, from local LGBT centers to like GLSEN, which I think stands for the Gay, Lesbian, and Straight Education Network, which is what funds most of the country's GSAs. There's GLAAD, which was originally the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, but they have now shortened it to just the acronym for the sake of inclusivity. Then there's the HPA, which is not an organization specifically founded for helping LGBT people. They're actually doing a campaign to protect trans people all summer. It's called Protego, and I'm involved with it. They do a lot of LGBT advocacy. I think they're hoping to do more over the next few years, and this one campaign I highly recommend getting involved with. Those are a few national organizations. There are obviously tons more that I'm forgetting on a national level, and within each individual community, there are many other opportunities, and I encourage you to go out and try to find some. Getting involved is really the best way to make things happen. That's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video. Actually, more than that, I hope that you found it helpful. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more like it. This one wraps up my official LGBT month, but I definitely anticipate making many more like it in the future. And I hope you are having a beautiful Wednesday. I will see you on Saturday. Bye!